All right, our tip of the week this week is going to be setting different scales for a view. All right, so when we save our views, when we're in our view setting or our view map, right, we have all of the general view settings that we save, our layer combination, scale, model view option, graphic override, so on and so forth, right? So the one we're going to focus on here is going to be our scale. We save each view with a specific scale. So in this case, the scale was saved at a 1/8 inch scale. All right. So then when we go to bring that view onto our drawing set, we can modify our source view settings. So we're going to place our drawing. We're going to right click on it, and then we're going to go to modify source view settings. And this one here is going to automatically change how that view was saved. Okay, when we do it that way, it's going to maintain our text and symbol size when the scale is changed. So our text and our symbols do not scale up or scale down with the rest of the scaling. Your text and your symbols are going to remain the same size they were with how they were drafted in. Okay, so if you are increasing your scale, then your text and your symbols are going to appear smaller. If you're decreasing your scale, your text and your symbols are going to appear larger. Okay, so if you want your text and your symbols to stay the same, this is a great way to do it. Okay, great example here. This view is using how this was drafted, so at a 1/4 inch here. Okay, but when we drop that down to 1/8 of an inch, you'll see that our drawing scale is smaller, but our text and our symbols stayed the same size. Okay, alternatively, if we want everything to scale together, that's when we would manage the scale size in our drawing settings versus our view settings. Okay, so we're going to place our drawing on our layout book here. Okay, we are going to open up those drawing settings. Okay, we can use the icon over here. We can right click and say drawing settings, or there is the little icon that says settings in our navigator. But we're going to open up the drawing selection settings. And within here, under the size and appearance, we're going to show this was originally saved at 1/8 of an inch. But I want to change that. So by changing that, my original scale was at 1/8 of an inch. And then when reverse that. My original scale was at a 1/4 of an inch. And then when I dropped that down to 1/8 of an inch, you'll see that all of my text and my marker symbols all changed with that. Okay, so being mindful of that when we are saving our views, recognizing the scale that we want to use them with, and if that scale needs to change just for one instance on a drawing, then we can change that scale just in the drawing settings on the sheet there.